The year 1973. A small silver-colored coin quietly enters circulation across the United States. It's just a dime, worth 10 cents. Most people never looked at it twice. But what if I told you that this ordinary-looking dime from 1973 could actually be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars today? The 1973 Roosevelt dime is made of a copper-nickel composition with a total weight of 2.27 grams. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek, the same design used since 1946. But the real magic lies in the details that most people never notice. In 1973, dimes were struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia mint coins have no mint mark. Denver coins show a small D, and San Francisco coins carry an S mint mark, mostly for proof sets. Now, here's where collectors get excited. The 1973 S-proof dime was made specifically for collectors. It came in proof sets with a mirror-like surface. However, a few rare examples were struck without the S mint mark. These are called no S-proof dimes, and they are extremely valuable. Only a few of these are known to exist. In 1973, the proof dies used at San Francisco sometimes missed the mint mark due to a preparation error. Those coins were still sent out in sets, making them one of the most famous modern U.S. coin errors ever discovered. A single 1973 no S-proof dime in perfect condition once sold for over $20,000 at auction. Imagine finding one of those in your father's old coin collection. Collectors also look for full bands varieties. This refers to the horizontal lines on the torch on the reverse side of the dime. If both sets of lines are fully visible and separated, the coin receives a full bands designation, showing that it was struck with fresh dies and full detail. Such coins in high grade can fetch hundreds of dollars. Another fascinating detail about the 1973 dime is that it represents a stable era in U.S. coinage. No silver, no special commemorative design, just a standard circulation coin that quietly carried history in its metal. Yet, among millions of common pieces, a few rare survivors tell stories of minting errors, forgotten sets, and collectors' dreams. If you're checking your old coin jar, pay close attention to the mint mark and the sharpness of the design. A 1973 D or 1973 P in mint state 67 with full bands can easily bring in $300 to $500. And if by chance you ever come across a 1973 S no S-proof dime, then you're holding one of the rarest modern dimes ever made in the United States. So next time you see that tiny coin from 1973, remember, history, luck, and value can all fit in the palm of your hand. 16 years later, another dime enters circulation, the 1989 Roosevelt dime. By this time, America had changed. Technology, fashion, and culture were evolving, but one thing remained constant: the dime's iconic design and its hidden potential for collectors. The 1989 dime still carried the portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front, with the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The reverse side featured the olive branch, torch, and oak branch, symbols of peace, liberty, and strength. It was still a 2.27-gram coin made from copper and nickel, but in 1989, something unusual happened. Most 1989 dimes were minted in massive quantities at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, billions, in fact. But among these billions, a few dimes turned out to be special, either due to minting mistakes or flawless preservation. These are the coins collectors chase. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 1989 no-P dime. Normally, dimes from Philadelphia after 1980 carry a small P mint mark. But due to a striking error, a small batch of 1989 dimes was released without the P mint mark. These coins are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay thousands for them, especially in high grades. There are also reports of off-center strikes and double die obverse from 1989, where the image or lettering appears slightly doubled. These errors are visually stunning and can turn an ordinary coin into a treasure worth hundreds of dollars. In pristine mint state, a 1989 P or 1989 D dime graded MS68 can easily reach $200 to $400 at auction. Proof coins from 1989 S with deep cameo contrast can fetch even more. But the true jackpot remains the 1989 no-P dime, which in perfect condition has been sold for over $2,000. What makes the 1989 dime fascinating is that it's a coin from the modern age. Yet it proves that even newer coins can hold tremendous value if they contain rare errors or exceptional quality. Millions of people handled these dimes without knowing their worth, and many are still out there waiting to be discovered in pocket change, jars, or old coin rolls. For collectors, the 1989 dime symbolizes the thrill of the hunt, that moment when a common coin reveals itself as a rare find. It teaches us that treasure doesn't always shine in gold or silver. Sometimes it hides in copper and nickel. So if you're searching through your old coins, check for sharp details, mint marks, and any signs of doubling or missing letters. You never know. The dime you find could be one of the rarest pieces from the 1980s, silently waiting to surprise you. Whether it's 1973 or 1989, every dime tells a story of American history, craftsmanship, and hidden value. And maybe, just maybe, the next rare dime is already in your hands.